Hello everyone. This is going to be one of the very last videos that you have to watch of me, assuming you've kept up so far. Today what we're going to talk about are vertical and horizontal shifts. Vertical meaning that we're going to move our graph up and down. Horizontal meaning that we're going to move it left and right, which I realized I did that backwards for you. Right and left. There we go. Okay. The other day we talked about either stretching the graph, making it taller and skinnier, or making it shorter and wider, or flipping it, taking the x squared graph and turning it upside down, or taking the x cubed graph and turning it upside down. Today we're moving it around, okay? Either left to right or up and down. Okay? So that's what we're looking at right now. And between those four transformations, they're called, it allows you to pretty much do anything to a function. Okay, so we're going to talk about vertical shifts first, because vertical shifts are the easiest. If we have y equals x squared, which is going to look like this, about like that, and I want to move it up to, we are going to add 2 to it. And that's all you really have to do. Okay. So now it's just kind of it would be just a little bit higher. It's a little bit off. That's not a great drawing, but that's all you have to do. Okay? If we wanted to move it down 3, we're going to subtract 3. So that'll look like that. Okay? So vertical shifts are easy. You want to move it up 2, add 2. You want to move it down 3, subtract 3. You want to move it up 55, add 55. Okay? So vertical shifts are pretty easy. And they're pretty intuitive. Up is positive. Down is negative. That makes sense. Based on everything we have ever done with graphing, that makes sense. So if you want to move it up and down, add or subtract. Okay? Horizontal shifts, however, are trickier. Horizontal shifts are a little bit trickier. Okay? A horizontal shift, if we have y equals x squared, again, maybe it'll go better this time. Not really. No, not really at all. And if I want to move this either left or right, it's actually counterintuitive, meaning it's the opposite of what you would expect it to do. First of all, I can't just add 2, because that's how we do a vertical shift. So if I want to move it right 2, I don't add 2. Okay, but again, it's counterintuitive. I don't just subtract 2 either. What you need to do is you are going to add or subtract before you square it. So you're going to add parentheses in. You're going to add some parentheticals in there. Okay? So now it looks like this. Now, when I said it's counterintuitive, we're subtracting, which normally when we think about subtracting, we think about getting smaller. That means we're moving to the left. But that's wrong. Here, that actually will end up moving it to the right. So this will move it to the right too. Okay? So that's what's going on there. If I wanted to move it to the left, 4, still in parentheses, but this time we're going to add. So now we're moving it left 4, which is going to be, that's 2. Okay? So that's going to be moved to the left 4. Okay? So these are my horizontal and vertical shifts. Horizontal is inside parentheses and counterintuitive. Okay? So you're kind of adding to go left, subtracting to move right. And for vertical, you just add or subtract. Okay? Let me give you real quick, let me just write a real quick cheat sheet for you. Okay? So if we're going to go vertical, we're just keep trucking with the x squared, y equals x squared. To y equals x squared plus, we'll just say k, which is some number, whatever you want to move it up. If you want to move it up 8, k is 8. Okay, so move it down. Then y equals x squared minus k. And for horizontal, still dealing with y equals x squared. Y equals 4 to the right minus h squared. Move to the left. Y equals x plus h squared. Okay. Take a second and put that into your notes because it will help you when you get to the assessment. There is an assessment right away after this lesson, so we can get it in this week. This is a reminder that if you're watching this, the week after Thanksgiving is the last week of class. So we're coming up on the end of the trimester here. This is the second assessment in graphing. The third assessment will be like Monday or Tuesday of next week. And then you'll have the rest of the week to just get caught up. Get caught up. The end of the trimester looms. And you're going to pass it here or you're not. So make sure that you get your stuff in, get your stuff done, and I'll see you online.